If you want a job in the IT industry, then this video is very important. And subtitles are available, so turn them on. If you want to become a software developer, then the first thing you should know is how to code. And here's the best part. Even if your educational background is not related to computer science, then you can still learn how to code. It will be a little challenging, but today I'm going to tell you how you can start. So in today's video, we are going to see top 5 programming languages to get a job in 2020. And in the end, I'll give you a bonus tip that'll help you crack any coding interview. But before that, if you like my work, make sure you hit that big fat like button because it tells me that I should make more videos about programming. Let's begin. While listing each of these 5 programming languages, we are also going to understand where that language is used and how much time will you take to learn it. So on number 5 is C#. C# is developed by Microsoft and is used for everything from Windows applications, website development, web apps to game development. In India, a lot of service-based companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro use C# as a part of enterprise solution for their clients. So if you're looking to get selected in one of these companies, then knowing C# helps. Now, how easy is it to learn? I'd say that if you're a beginner, it might take 2 to 3 months. But if you're already familiar with Java or C++, then C# can be pretty simple. By the way, I've left the links of where you can start learning all of these programming languages, including C#, in the description. On number 4, we have Java. You can love it or hate it, but Java is the most common programming language used around the world by both service-based companies and product-based companies. It is used to build Android apps, games, web apps. But you should never be content by just learning the basics of Java. Keep adding some frameworks to your skill set, like Spring, Hibernate, or even the latest Google Juice. And if you're looking to enter the big data space, then learning frameworks like Apache Spark and Hadoop helps. The best part about Java is that it has great community support, which means if you're a beginner, then you will find a lot of help online. On number 3, we have Python. It started as a scripting language, but now it is used for nearly everything, like web development, game development, computer vision. You can use Python for data science, for machine learning. Netflix telling you what to watch next, that is Python. Amazon recommending you what to buy, that is Python. These days, in many engineering colleges in India, Python is taught as like a first language, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Good because more people learn a language, bigger the community gets. Bad because more people know the language, bigger the competition is. Either way, Python is pretty easy to learn. But if you want to have an edge in the job market, then along with Python, learn various machine learning frameworks as well, like TensorFlow, Scikit-learn, Natural Language Toolkit. Number 2 is JavaScript. JavaScript is used to make web pages dynamic. So instead of having static web pages that just sit there and do nothing, thanks to JavaScript, a web page can now react to user actions, ask questions to visitors. When your Facebook timeline updates on your screen or Google suggests terms when you type a few letters into your search bar, that is JavaScript in action. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The modern one-page Gmail application is built using Angular and other JS frameworks. So JavaScript in itself is pretty easy to learn, but also learn a front-end framework like Angular, React, and back-end framework like Node.js and Express. Because when you become a full-stack JavaScript developer, then you can really upgrade your salary. And if you're new to JavaScript, you might want to start with learning TypeScript. which is a syntactical superset of JavaScript and has been designed to develop large applications. Now, before I tell you the number one programming language for 2020, here are two special mentions, Rust and Golang. Both of them are young programming languages used widely today. Both these languages were developed to be as efficient as C++ but simpler to write, read, deploy. Go was developed at Google and Rust was developed at Mozilla. There are a lot of developers out there debating which one is better, but industry experts suggest that Go focuses on simplicity and uniformity and Rust provides greater controlling ability. So if you're looking to pick up a new programming language, it's really for you to decide which one you would like to pick. Now, before I tell you the number one programming language, here's your first assignment. Comment below and tell me which programming language you know and write the code to print "Hello the urban fight" in that language. Don't worry about bugs or errors. Just write for the love of coding. I'll be waiting to read your comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon because I make career, finance and English related videos regularly. Now the number one programming language for today is Dart. And I'll tell you why. According to GitHub's Octoverse report, the fastest growing language is Dart with a whopping 532%. Dart and Flutter go hand in hand and both are developed by Google. Flutter is a mobile app SDK and what makes it so desirable is that it allows you to write an app in a single code base and compile to both Android and iOS. And Dart is the programming language used to develop Flutter apps. Dart is easy to learn and programmers who are already familiar with Java, JavaScript, C# can start programming in Dart almost immediately. So if you're up for it, go learn Dart and Flutter because even though it's relatively new, it has already been adopted by Alibaba, Google Ads, and currently a lot of startups are looking for Flutter developers. So those were the top 5 programming languages of 2020. But if you want to learn more about software development jobs, then follow me on Instagram. Because we're doing a 21 days, 21 careers Insta live series where every day at 6 p.m. we invite software engineers, testers, data scientists to help you understand which IT career to pick and how to apply for those jobs. You can even ask them questions during the live every day at 6 p.m. That is my Instagram ID. I'll see you there. Startups are picky about you knowing new technologies, but well-established companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft are okay with training you as long as your problem-solving skills are strong. So today's bonus tip is this: practice data structures. Because every programmer will ask you to solve either a stacks, queues, linked list or a sorting problem using a programming language that you know best. So go to HackerRank, LeetCode, InterviewBit and start solving problems related to data structures and algorithms now. On that note, don't forget to share this video with a friend you want to start learning with. I promise to see you again in the next video. Until then, keep fighting the urban fight to be fit.